So in my previous video, when I was exploring this Lovable.dev, I prepared the peer comparison website and I was struggling with one issue related to the display of the result. So today I want to show how I resolved it. And I also discovered something which I'm still resolving. So let me show you something which gives you a progress which I am making as well as a struggle which I am going through. So the yesterday problem, the correct pair, this result was little tricky. And then I learned, I tried to solve it by explaining here, but finally it was a kind of a failure. So I explained by selecting the div. I went into edit and selected the div and explained that this is what I want to do. I explained the color scheme has to change since its current one is the number and the background both are the same color. So you can make the background white or something. Yeah, so I explained it. Then I will update the scorecard and this will tell. But afterwards also it was not working. So then I also try to change many times using this edit style option here. I put some white, something, didn't work out. So then what I did, yeah, I went to the other one and then I selected as it is. I said, the background is inherit here. So I also selected background inherit there. And then I went to advanced and I saw that this is something written here, text X and MB2. So I went exactly here and then I wrote the same thing in the section. And after that, that problem got resolved. Yeah. So it was something, I think somewhere programmatically it was getting replaced. So when I put that particular scheme, this problem got resolved. So I felt a little happy. And now I have a 5 credit today. I think I am still left with 4+ credits. So this worked and this is something a progress. Now, when I am going into preview, I have faced something which I want to explore further now. So I go for restart quiz. Okay, I stop editing. Then I go for restart quiz. So I start the quiz here. Now I reduce the number of questions today because I'm doing debugging. So say when yesterday I was too much like casually exploring it, but now I'm looking at it a little deeply. So yes, it is impact, daily stand-up, it is synchronization, iteration planning. Here now I'm putting the right score. Then I go for next. Yeah, I go for next. And then I am putting something like this and strategic alignment, something like this. Yeah, I'm going next. I have 4 questions only. So tangible deliverable, process of planning, output is a tangible deliverable, benefit realization. Uh, okay, outcome possibly is this. Yeah, this one is benefit realization. So I could go next. Now I want to make it right. Yeah, that's the whole idea. So this is the final question, I guess I am handling to. And then I say yes, the quality audit, the formal process to assess the adherence of thing. Okay, so we can say it. Now I just want to click submit answer. It's the final one. Yeah, so there is nothing next. So I have to submit answer. Now I scored 4 out of 4 correct. This is the final one. And this is my score. Yeah, this is looking good. But the problem here is I click on finish quiz. So here is the problem now. Actually, I had all questions right. If I click here, all are green. Yeah, internally, all are green. And this one is also green. But somehow this particular current logic is not marking the question 1, question 2, question 3 right. Yeah, it is marking them wrong. And when I see my overall score, I'm still getting 25%, where I should be getting 100%. Yeah, so that's the problem. And I don't know, will I be able to solve it or not? Yeah, because I keep hearing, listening on the internet that creating the application is easy, but debugging is the real nightmare. So I'm exploring. Now, I discovered this issue few hours back. I was thinking about it, and I know what is the problem. Yeah, little bit as a logically, so I can explain it to it. Because the biggest problem which is going on in my mind is how do I explain this problem to this tool so that they really get it and fix it. So if I restart quiz, I realized one thing, which might be the error. So when I do this question one by one, yeah, like this, and then I submit it, I submit answer, then it will get saved both way. And then I go for next question. Yeah. Then I again, so it's like a bug versus feature fight, as you see in many IT companies happening. Now, when I say mission statement, formal summary, something, strategic alignment, maybe ensure project deliverable meets, business strategy, portfolio, something like this, submit answer. If I click this, then I go to the next one. Yeah, so score 4 out of 4. Then I can go to next answer. Now, somebody can say, you were not submitting before, so that's the problem. Yeah. But the whole idea is, let me finish the quiz now. Yeah. So now I got a 50% rate because I don't know what the visual is, because I was submitting the answer. Yeah. So in the submit answer, the summary is getting updated. Without submitting, also the child information is getting updated. So what do I do next? Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. So I have a situation here. If I keep going next, in any case, the internal one is coming green, but the external one is not getting updated, and this particular thing is not clear. So I feel I probably can explain it, but I exactly don't know how to do it. Yeah, clearly. So I can explain that when I am navigating next button, it probably understanding it. I'm still thinking. Yeah, I don't know how to explain. In the meantime, I also explore the code. But see, code exploration is something which will require specialized skills. So I don't know, we can do it or not. Yeah, there is something here. One is the possibility is we can download the files. Yeah, so I can download these files. And because I have a free version, so I can't edit it. Even if I want to edit it, I don't know how to edit it. I'm not that much expert in these areas. Even I don't know which code to be downloaded. There is a code on the page, there is a lib code, so I don't know which one is getting used. I know something has to done with the utilities, maybe navigation when we are navigating from one area to another area. Maybe in a quiz there is something happening, there is something navigation happening. So the bigger problem which I have in mind is first how to explain it. Okay, there is some components here. There is a navigation, quiz navigation component. Um, so what is my plan is I will download some of these files. Yeah, and then I will try to make a statement which I want to do. And I put those files and statement to ChatGPT first so that it can create some prompt for Lovable so that this problem probably gets solved. Yeah. So we don't have to live with this particular feature. I would say no, not necessary to submit each and every question. We can directly jump to the next question. Since my morning exploration related to the color change was not that great, so putting the direct prompt here looks like is a bad idea. Uh, uh, but at the same time, when I explain this problem to ChatGPT, I'm not sure how to explain it. Yeah, because that ChatGPT does not have a context about it. I was thinking if I can get the whole folder of this file, of the whole source, probably if I can download file as a whole source, maybe that probably can solve the problem. Yeah, means I can give it to the chat GPT and try to explain it, and then it can probably learn. So let me click download files. Okay, which file it has downloaded? tconfig.node.js. Okay, the file which is open. I'm not looking for this file only. I am looking for the whole source. So what I will do with the config file? So looks like I need to go one by one. Yeah, I can't download the whole thing. Match interface, UI is there. There is a match interface, download file. Okay, navigation, download file. Okay, match navigation result, download file. Okay, I got this. Then I go to libs, I guess. Utility.quiz. Probably that's the important one. Util.js. I don't know, very small file though. Pages. Result page seems to be the bigger problem. The quiz page. Okay, so let me draft something and then I will add all these things there. So after thinking for a while, this is what I have written. So I have made the match the pair quiz using this Lovable.dev with current functionality, take data from Google file, show me, I'm giving some context. And the questions creation and scoring questions are working well. Yeah, so that's something I want to tell. I'm saying scoring per question is working now. Now here is the problem for that I want to make a prompt which can help which I can give to a Lovable.dev. On the page when I have a submit answer, I have submit answer, next and finish quiz buttons. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah. uh, on the page where I take question, I have submit answer. I have submit answer next and finish quiz buttons. If after each question I click submit answer and then move to the next question, things are working perfect. But if I give the answer, but rather than submitting the answer, I move to the next question. Yeah. Since I plan to submit at the end. Yeah. Then when I submit at the last by clicking finish quiz at the last, means say after taking many questions, I click finish quiz. Only the last question score are is yeah, last questions, the just taken one score is reflected well, and the immediate scores are shown, but the intermediate or the past question, but the past question score or earlier question scores are not shown well. Well mean for the question before, when I move to the next, I do not see option submission. I do not see option submission and success result. Uh, where I move to the next, I do not click the option, the per question submission, and this yeah, so that something is not coming. Okay, so this is the problem. Difficult to explain. So what is needed is when person move to the next question by clicking the next, even if the person has not clicked the submit answer button. So what is needed it for each question? When person moves to next question by clicking next, even if the person has not clicked the submit answer button, we should submit the answers internally on the clicks nest, so that I show the right result so that I see the right result when I finish the quiz after taking many questions. Now, I am also attaching some files which I feel can help you in creating the right prompt for debugging. So I need to make a prompt. First, I need to add those files. So earlier this week, yesterday, today. Okay. So these all files I want to give, I attach. Whatever file I thought may be useful. Click. Let's see. Okay. So GPT-5 is doing little deep thinking and reading documents. I need to craft a prompt for Lovable.dev to implement auto submission. I will modify the quiz navigation so that next triggers. All right, I need to address the issue with finish button in the disable unless a user asking for a clear prompt for Lovable. So I need to modify state management gap. Answers are only keep stored when the explicit submit answer is clicked. Navigation away leaves earlier answers unscored. We will fix this by implicit submission on next, plus a safety net on finish quiz to auto submission anything still pending. Okay, below is a copy paste prompt for Lovable. Let's see. In the match the pair quiz app, auto submission each a question when the user click next, even if they don't click submit answer also. When the user finishes quiz, auto submit any remaining unsubmitted question before computing the result. Current behavior bug, if a user pairs item move to the next question without pressing submit answer, those questions are not scored at the end. Only the last explicit submitted question get scored. Okay. Required behavior, when the user click next, the current session on submit falls, that it must persist current user pair already tracked as the user pair, submit score the question internally before navigating to next. There must be, even if not four paired answer, missing pair should be considered as incorrect. When user finish quiz, then this finish, don't regress UX. If your question is already submitted, don't reopen the navigation. Acceptance test, implementation hint, use my component names prop. I already have some current question. The question pass the handler to this. If submitted, minimal code change, we have to patch. Okay, edge case do not change. Exact place to code where should be touch for your agent. Option code sketch. Okay, looks like It has some idea. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. That is the problem. Let me go from here. Ask Lovable. Click. Let's see. Should I click? Actually, I'm worried. Yeah, because looking at the social media and when people tells that debugging is a nightmare, and when I saw this problem, I realized that it's going to be a little difficult. Okay, so plan looks good. I don't know how the implementation of plan will work. Do I need to click it? Okay, implement the plan. Okay, yeah, I was expected to click that. At least the plan was looking good to me. Okay, should I preview latest? I think it means that only. Preview latest, restart the quiz. Okay, this one. What I'm doing. I want to focus on answering it right because this was the problem I was doing it. Next. Okay, the message was coming, score 4 of 4 coming. Portfolio collection, and then formal summary, disturbing owner purpose, mission statement, business strategy, assignment. Next. Some message is coming, score 4, 4, 4, correct? Yeah, so it is hopefully working. Yeah, and that's something I can think. And business value, the tangible deliverable, net quantifiable thing, uh, benefit realization, the process of planning, the output, result achieved, project, tangible thing. Okay, output. I think it is working. Question 4, quality policy, principle that governs the automation. Okay, finish quiz. Okay, there is some problem here. Now, so this problem is solved. Yeah, but for the last question, it is not solved. Okay, I'm going to ChatGPT again to ask that, this problem seems to be solved, uh, uh, but only for the last question. If I can click the finish, because I think it is happening, auto submission is happening for a next now, but it is still not happening on finish. Yeah, that's the problem now, new problem. Um, After fixing, what I see is auto submission is happening on next navigation, which is good. But now for the last question, if after giving the answer, I click finish quiz, the submission is not happening, which means the last question answer is not recorded in the result well. So we need a prompt to tell that do auto submission on finish quiz as well for the recently taken question. Okay, so hopefully it will create a prompt for me, and that prompt I will paste into Lovable. I hope I won't get exhausted with my credit. Yeah, if let's see. So I already got a warning that only 1.2 credit left. Okay, refactor, finish quiz logic, preview latest, start quiz. Anyway, I have to stop for today. So I think this problem is done. Strategic alignment, portfolio, business strategy, mission, business strategy, mission is this. Okay, anyway, go. And then business value. It's wrong. Yeah, it should be this one. Net quantifiable, intangibility, the output, tangible, process, outcome. Next, quality policy, project governance, compliance, audit. Okay, next. Oh, there's no next. Finish quiz. But I think this is still a manageable thing, which my client probably can take care of it. But look like that I can't solve this problem today because I only left with one credit, and already I need to do some more possibly a research and update the content. But I think it is better than the last one. Yeah, last one is at least we can tell our clients that for the before you finish the quiz, you need to submit the answer. Yeah, that's something I need to remind at least at the end. As of now, I'm publishing this, and we'll see if I can get some idea and do it tomorrow. Why I don't want to do it today? Because just 1.2 credit, I may not be able to fix it in that much credit only. Yeah. And I probably need to download the content again. Yeah, that's the thing. Probably need to explain to the chat GPT with the latest content because the previous one is not making much sense. Yeah, so debugging is not easy, and especially if you have a free plan. And because in a paid plan, you probably can update the code as well. But I don't think for non-programmers, especially if you don't know scripting, at least I don't know scripting languages, so it's difficult for me to navigate. If it was written in Python, probably I can still navigate, but this is little difficult. Yeah, let's see how well I can communicate again and probably try this out. Yeah, I will keep sharing.